Every week, a new band. Brought to you by NZ On Air. Active Live! Yeah.
Kia ora and welcome to Radioactive.fm. You are tuned into Active Live, brought to you by New Zealand On Air Music. This week in the studio we have genre-defying Wellington project Dillon Joe in studio with us. If you enjoy shoegaze, dream pop, folk, indie and alt-rock sounds, you are tuned into the right place. Welcome Dillon Joe, how are you guys?
Good, thank you. Thanks for having us.
Oh my god, it's so lovely to have you guys in. Now there are 4 of you guys in the studio with us today. Would you like to introduce everyone and their instruments?
Yeah, so I'm Betty. I play guitar and vocals, and next to me is Kahu, who plays bass and does the synthy stuff, and then Rue on drums. Yeah, and Georgie right in front of me doing guitar and vocals.
Great. Now, with a band of 4, can you tell us what it looks like to create music with all these contributing voices? What does it look like for Dillon Joe?
Yeah, for us, me and Betty primarily an acoustic kind of duo at the start, and we write
the core of the songs and we bring it to Rue and Kahu, and they kind of transform it into a cool new sound, which we love.
Oh, lovely. Now, you guys kind of just appeared in the Wellington scene here, sharing the stage with some epic local acts. How long have you guys been a band and creating together? What is the Dillon Joe origin story?
Yeah, so me and Georgie spent a lot of time together at the end of 2024 in Nelson, and we just started writing songs together, like heaps of songs, and then we're like, should we just create a project? And so that's how Dylan Joe came about. And then mid-year last year is when we brought Kahu and Rue into the mix, and it's just elevated our sound completely. Yeah.
Wow. Now, what are some of your guys' favorite local gigs that you've played here in Wellington?
Yeah, we absolutely love San Fran. We recently did our first headline show there with support from our friends King Hit.
Epic.
We love King Hit, and yeah, we love every Glasshead gig we do. Yeah, big ups to Glasshead, Thomas and Evie for helping us kind of launch Dylan Joe into the world of Wellington. Yeah.
That's so sweet. Now, should we get into the next song?
Yeah, let's do it.
This one is called Break Empty. Growing colder from the open window. You got sober, but you're nothing years old. I had reason to depend on you, but I've got work to do. Can you escape the bars of the prison you made when you locked yourself away? Harsh marked walls on your cell, a feeling that you know too well. You'll be a victim to your dying self. All of this strain from calling your name, so the wall would break. Still nothing I can do will save you. Is your world so broken that you can't break through it? Words unspoken lead to more wound. I hold your baggage while you tie your hands, carrying the weight of two men. All of this strain from calling your name, so the wall would break. Still nothing I can do will save you. I try to get away.
hatred more to fix you, bathe you, fill your empty pockets. You can't be a chooser when you're begging for it. Hold me in my guilt and keep me hostage. I feel your water like my lungs and mortgage. I can save you from your self-destruction. There's nothing I can do
Amazing. You guys have such an awesome mix between that soft, dreamy sound and that really hard banging sound. I love it. We kind of heard a little bit of that outside too. And that was Break Empty live here in the Radioactive studio with Dillon and Joe. Now, what was going through your guys' head when writing and composing that one?
I think that me and Betty are inspired by so many different genres, and we definitely come from a background of singer-songwriter and kind of sitting on your bed and being like, what is it today that I want to talk about, sing about? And yeah, we wrote that song as an acoustic song originally as well, but we really wanted to get that like feminine rage, like anger out, and the only way we could do it is just like really loud, distorted guitars and drums and all that.
I can so hear that. That's really beautiful. And what a sweet friendship as well that you guys have to hold to kind of create those really meaningful lyrics. Your one in your first song that you sung, Shiver, was it? Where you say, I sold my broken mirror and I see clearer now. You told me there were bigger things to care about. The air is cold, but now I don't shiver. Chills.
Oh, thank you so much.
Chills. I love that. And I was actually going to ask you about where do your songwriting inspirations kind of like who inspired that feminine rage that you guys have?
Yeah, I don't know. I really love. I take a lot of inspiration from Slow Pulp, which is a band from the US, and they've got a song called High that is not necessarily feminine rage, but it's quite heavy, gets quite heavy, and it's really cool. I think I took inspiration from that, and also another band, Slint, which I really love, which is quite cool. But yeah, what would you say?
Yeah, even an older band, I mean, they're not that old, but Hole with Courtney Love, when she just, gets so angry, I just love it. It's so good.
Oh, I love that. Now, what would you guys say sets Dylan Joe apart from the rest of the great noise going on?
Yeah, I would say I think we include elements of like shoegaze and kind of alternative music, but we're still quite, I think, mainstream, a little bit pop. So I think that's what sets us apart in this very heavy scene we've got going in Wellington. I think there's a very like kind of divide like between like the poppy kind of vibe and then the alternative scene, and I think we wanted to kind of incorporate elements from each.
Yeah, you guys sit really nicely in the middle of that. And your music is, yeah, really easy listening, but also has this kind of, yeah, this feminine rage that you guys were talking about. As you guys said, and as I said earlier, you guys love the fact that you're genre defying. What are some genres that you'd love to dip into?
I think we love rock, definitely shoegaze, and yeah, like indie alt genres are amazing as well. And I think eventually we want to even experiment with different genres.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to experiment with like math rock or something like that. It would be sick. But, you know, that's for the future maybe. But
Oh, I can't wait to hear some Dillon Joe math rock. Now, should we kick it into another track?
Yeah. My head is tangled in the washing machine. There are patterns in the bed sheets. It circles, it spirals me, and my day just spiraling. I wanna leave, but where would I go? The only escape is an overdose. I hear beeping, a dazzling hum. In a coma that I can't wake up from. I didn't hold it against you. I just held it together. I didn't hold it against you. I just held it together.
Amazing. Now, that track was Vertigo. by Dillon Joe. That was great. Thank you, guys. Now, you guys are here to share what is kind of going on in your world in the next coming months. Would you like to share for the ears listening at home or in the cars?
Yeah, we're got a few summer festivals along the way, like Newtown Fest, not this Sunday but the one after, and
Yeah, and
Cuba
Cuba
Doofa.
Doofa lined up, and we've got Performance Arcade, which is on the waterfront this Sunday at 3 p.m. So if you live in Wellington, come see us there.
Oh, great. Now, with Newtown Fest, have you guys played it before? And if so, what can we expect is a little bit of what we're hearing today, as well as like who are some acts in that lineup that you guys are really stoked about seeing?
I think it's awesome to see Ellie Mae, and I'm pretty sure First Reserve is on the same stage as well, which will be sick to play alongside them. But yeah, it's our first time at Newtown Festival, and yeah, we're super excited. I think, yeah, you can kind of expect sort of what we're doing right now, I guess. Probably louder, but
Epic. I feel like this kind of music you need to hear it loud, right? Now, let the listeners know where they can kind of keep up to date with all things Dillon Joe.
Yeah, so we're on all social media platforms. It's spelled DILLONJO. Yeah, and you can find us on Instagram, Dillon Joe Music, on TikTok and Spotify. We just released our second single called Joe, which you can find on all streaming platforms. And yeah.
Great. Now, here with our active lives, we often do these things called pass it forward question, where the band or act from last week asks this week's band a question. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, Anduna asked you guys, who's also playing Newtown Fest, kind of a funny one. What do you guys think the shortest street name in New Zealand is? The shortest in letters, not shortest in length.
oh, so the short is like how many letters? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
I feel like you might be able to guess it.
Is it in Wellington?
It's not in Wellington, but it is. It's a two-letter word.
Do you guys have an idea?
I'm so bad at place names.
Is there, is there a Joe Street?
That would have been cool.
That would have been
That
so
would have been
cool.
so awesome. No, it's Par Road.
PA?
Now, what is the question that you would like to ask the band for next week? Now, this can be a close-ended kind of question like that, or something more open, which is a little bit easier to answer.
Do we get to know what band is playing next week?
No.
I want to do something like, what's your favorite childhood TV show or something?
That's a great
Something
one.
like that.
Yeah, no,
Does
that's
that
a great
work?
one. I love it. Now, I'd love to finish with a song, but I'll say my goodbyes now. You have been listening to Dillon Joe on Radioactive FM's Active Live, brought to you by the amazing New Zealand On Air Music. Tune in every Friday, 3:30, to hear a brand new band. I've been your host, Stella Ray, and this has been Dillon Joe, their last song with Good Person.
Wanna talk again. Oh, needed me to need you. You cried given to you. What a good person I was. It worth it for us to never talk again? Are you just another I pay it forward and I believe in good things. I gave you everything. I gave you everything. And I left everyone behind for your misery. Am I a good person? Was it worth it? Now I'm asking what's above. Asking if it was worth it. If it's worth it, I'm left wondering if I'm ever gonna be a good person. Was it worth it? I'll never talk to you again. What a good person I am. Are you just another lesson? Could you tell me was it worth it? Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
Active Live. Friday, 3:30. Every week a new band. In studio. Brought to you by NZ On Air.